Hello all, welcome back to Uncommon Geeks. Myself Vasant. I hope you all doing well. In case if you're seeing me for the first time on the internet, I'm a content creator. I help people to clear the interview, and I've made a lot of videos in the past which has helped them. I also make some videos on the new technologies that are coming in that would help the developers to code very efficiently and fastly. Okay. Now, as you see in the video title and the thumbnail, finally the GitHub Copilot is open for all, and everybody wants to explore it, but it is not free. So you have to pay money to use the GitHub Copilot. But I am gonna teach you a technique where you can use GitHub Copilot for free of cost. Okay, so that's what I want to discuss in this video. So please do watch the video till the end. I'll tell what are the different techniques with which you can get GitHub Copilot for free of cost. Okay, let's get started. And I have already used the GitHub Copilot, and it is easily saving 30 to 50% of my coding time, so which has been extremely good for me. So but if you are someone who is thinking how to get started with the GitHub Copilot, how to install that into Visual Studio or any other favorite editor of yours, I have already made a detailed video about that. I'll put that on the screen, also in the description section. Please watch that. And are you someone who should be using the GitHub Copilot or not? That also I'll be explaining in my I have explained in another video. Is it good for developers? Is it threat to our jobs? Please do watch that video also. Okay, now without wasting further time, let's get started. In case if you don't know what is GitHub Copilot, in very simple words, it is an a AI tool that will help you to code much fast. Okay, I'm showing you one small snippet so that you would get a sense of what GitHub Copilot can do. I've explained very much in detail in other videos. Okay, let's say I have created a JavaScript file .js file. You can also do .java, .py, or Python and other languages also. Okay, so let me write a very simple example. My requirement is I need to find a second largest element in the array. Okay, generally if you are a developer, what you would do is you'll go to Google and you'll search in Google and how to find second largest number in the array. Correct. Then some link would open up in gigs for gigs or in Java Pointer somewhere, and you would be copying that code. Sometimes you get the JavaScript code, sometimes you get some other language code. You interpret that and finally write it here. I'm not saying everybody does this. Some will be able to write a code on their own, but generally to save the time and knowing that I'll be able to write the logic if I have to write on my own, there's nothing wrong in copying from somewhere. So people get that from somewhere and add the code. Correct. So this is how most of the people in the industry would work. Okay. Now, but if rather doing this entire process, which will take time because you have to copy, you have to see whether it is working fine or not, you can practice this GitHub Copilot simple approach like function get second largest. See, as soon as I typed the second LAR, the entire code has been suggested to me. So I'm just doing, I'm hitting on tab and I'm ready with the entire code for finding the second largest element. And this need not to be optimal. I have taught in my previous videos how to check other optimal solutions and copy them and add here all of that. Okay. Now, in case it will also help you how to call this function. So see, I just typed console.log and entire thing is auto suggested for me. Okay, so and I hit on a tab and it is working well. Now I'm doing node index.js. Correct. So I'm getting second largest as 4. Let's say I make it 40 and I make it 30 here. So 30 is my second largest. I'm doing node index.js. So I'm getting 30. So wonderful. See, this process would have taken at least 5 minutes for me to copy code from somewhere and paste here and check the flow, etc. And now it has been happened in less than a minute. Correct. So which is wonderful to use GitHub Copilot. So now once you start using it, actually I believe some of you might have got this free trial, not free trial actually. Microsoft or the GitHub has opened it for free for a lot of users who pre-registered, so that they all can experiment and Microsoft get a lot of data from them and they can improvise the algorithm, etc. And now finally they have stopped that, so it is a paid now. Okay, so how much is the cost of GitHub Copilot? It will charge around, if you take an annual subscription, it will charge you around $100 per year. If you take a monthly subscription, it will charge you $10 per $10 per month. So converting that into rupees, I don't know the exact number. As far I know, it is around 78 rupees for $1. So if you want to take for 1 month, 78 into 10, it is around 780 or 800 rupees or 800 850 considering if there is any tax, etc. So 800 to 850 1 month for or if you opt for an annually, it could be around 7,800 rupees annually. Is it worth paying that much amount or not? That I can't comment. Okay, but if you see a benefit out of it, definitely you can do. But I I at the moment have in a trial period. I have purchased the. I have given my card details and I've taken a trial period. So I'm experimenting with it. I so far I'm feeling happy whatever it is doing. Maybe I would continue to do that in future also. But now the question is how to get it for free. Correct. So I know of whoever have tried it in the past, like me, or in the trial period where the Microsoft is giving it for free for everyone. Now they want to use it continuously without paying money. Correct. So now what is the technique to use it for free? So I'll answer that. So whenever you see in the building section of GitHub Copilot, I'll link that put this link in the description section. Okay. So about the building of GitHub Copilot, GitHub Copilot pricing. Here there is a very interesting topic. A free subscription of GitHub Copilot is available to verified students and maintainers of popular open source repositories on GitHub. If you meet the criteria as soon as open source maintainer, you will be automatically notified when you visit the GitHub Copilot subscription page. As a student, if you currently receive the GitHub Student Developer Pack, you will be offered a free subscription when you visit the GitHub Copilot subscription page. To summarize, so if you are someone who's contributing a lot to the open source community, you're creating open source projects and you're answering there very actively, or you're cloning somebody's project and fixing the bugs, raising the PR, you're very popular in open source community, GitHub already knows you. Okay. In case if GitHub already knows you as a strong contributor for open source community, you will be prompted with a whenever you go to subscription of GitHub Copilot, it will only suggest you will be given for free. So if you are someone who are not actively contributing for open source community, and if you are interested to contribute, please contribute. So GitHub will definitely notice you and give it for free of cost. Okay. Now what is the second way? Second way to get GitHub Copilot for free of cost is using the student. If you are a student, let's say they have clearly mentioned, I'm clicking on apply for a student developer pack. Okay. So in the student developer pack, if you see, they are telling, be currently enrolled in a degree or a diploma granting courses of study such as high school, secondary school, college, university, homeschool, or similar educational institutions. So if you are someone who is under any of this, you're in primary education, secondary education, college education, or any other education institutions, let's say I technically I'm not studying anywhere, I'm working somewhere, correct? But I could be pursuing my part-time diploma or part-time degree somewhere. Let's say I've decided to pick some IIT course offered, that is AIML, and I'm taking it offline, so in my weekends, for example. So basically I'm pursuing diploma somewhere, correct? So am I eligible for this? That GitHub hasn't explicitly mentioned that, but there is nothing wrong in giving a try. So as far as you are doing some sort of an education, you are a student, correct? So I would highly advise give a try by wherever. If you're doing any part-time course that could be officially recognized by GitHub, definitely I think you can apply for this and get a free subscription of GitHub Copilot. Okay. So how to do, and something they have asked, have a verifiable school issued email address or upload documents to prove. For example, if you're a student, definitely you will have all the ID cards and marks card, etc., or some ongoing course in the school, so that you can definitely upload. If not, like I said, if you are doing some diploma or outside the work, you will have some certificate to show that you are doing that. Definitely you can upload that. Now you must have a GitHub account and you should be 13 years old. These are the only 4 criteria. Minimum 13 years old, and anyone beyond 13 years is good enough to apply for this. Okay. Now how to apply? You can go to GitHub Education and top rate and get benefits. So they have given us step-by-step instructions here. Okay, where you have to upload your photo and you have to upload your proof of academic status, and you can enter your school name, describe your school, and all of that. Basically step by step you can do. I am not going to do that because I am not student and or I am not pursuing education anywhere else. Okay, I feel it's highly unethical to get something as a student and use it for your professional use. I'm not going to do that. But if you are someone who's collaborating with a student, let's say you're working somewhere and you're collaborating with a student on some project, and if student can get access to this, definitely maybe you can collaborate and use this tool. But otherwise I don't know how ethical it is to tell you as a student when you are not a student and try to get it. The proxying is not a right approach according to me. Okay, so these are the 2 techniques with which you can get a GitHub Copilot for the free of cost. Okay, now I know this is not applicable for all. Somebody may not be contributing actively to open source and somebody is not a student, correct? But for those who cannot apply for meet any of these 2 criteria, definitely you have to pay for the GitHub Copilot. Okay, you can enjoy 2 months free trial and after that you need to pay. But there are a lot of open source alternatives for GitHub Copilot, okay, which I've already studied and I've practiced. They may not be as brilliant as GitHub Copilot, but they could be definitely save you a lot of time. Let's say GitHub Copilot is saving 30 to 50% of your time, but these tools can save you a little less, let's say 10 to 20% of your time, but still better as you're not paying anything, correct? If you want me to make a video on those topics, please to mention that in comment section. I'll be very much happy to make a video about those topics. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this video, please do like the video. I want to share a lot of good content, and whoever avail it for free. So share these videos with your friend. Do not forget to subscribe to Uncommon Geeks. That's the whole purpose that I make all the videos, to spread my information that I have across a lot of people. Okay, thank you again. Catch you in the next video.